Talk 107.3 FM WBRP. Tech Gumbo. I am Darren Gaucher, Haggai Davis.
President.
And James Moak.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right. You looked a little bit distracted there, but that's okay. All right. It is the third part of the show when we usually have our guest. And today, Haggai, we have somebody who interfaces with the average tech consumer on a regular basis.
That's right. With us, we have Tim Rauls from Tim's Computers. Hello, Tim.
Yes.
Tell us.
How are you?
I'm good.
Tell us a little bit about Tim's Computers.
Basically, we've been around for 12 years. I've been doing computers for about 20 years, have Tim's Computers for 12 years. We're a big supporter of the Cajun Clickers Computer Club. We sell new computers and new laptops. We do free data transfer to the new desktop or laptop, which saves customers money. We do a lot of virus removals and cleanups when people's computers are running slow. We fix them up. We do a lot of data recoveries from older computers where the hard drives have crashed. Sometimes that's not so easy to do, but we do our best. We also make a lot of house calls. We pick up and deliver people's computers when they can't bring them to us. We do houses or residential and business, set up their Wi-Fis, file and printer sharing.
Now, when you say business, how big a business are you trying to stay under 20 employees?
Yeah, 10 to 20. You know, I've got a lot of small businesses that have been around for years, and like myself, they need a little help here and there. So,
but you also do a lot of residential type work.
Yes, sir, a lot of residential.
And I can say this, I know, because I've brought several of my computers over there to Tim over the years. Hard drives crashed from way back when, and Tim was, just Johnny on the spot to take care of them for me.
Yes, sir.
And one of the things that you just mentioned that I haven't heard in a long time is the Cajun Clickers Computer Club. That's something that's been around a long time, but in an era where everybody has essentially a computer in their pocket with their smartphone, that what is the club up to these days? Its mission has to have adjusted given the prevalence of tech in our lives.
Yeah, we used to do the Cajun Clickers radio show on Saturdays morning about 10 years ago. It's
right.
Really sharing the knowledge of computers. A lot of volunteers who help people who are beginners or novices, and a lot of the volunteers are elderly, but, it's helping the community. Just like we do here at Tim's Computers, you can walk in and ask us a question. We'll do our best to answer it. If you need special interest groups for video editing or photography, how to use your computer, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, that kind of stuff.
A lot of times we think, hey, I know how to do that. How difficult can this be? What is it like teaching older folks? You have to be patient?
Absolutely. Yeah, it takes some patience, but, just like when I learn new things, things always change, so it gets easier, and the more you do it, the better you get at it, like riding a bike. You got to crawl before you can walk, so, sometimes you can plug in a new printer and it goes through very smooth and simple. Sometimes it's complicated, so just step by step.
And Tim's real kind, patient, and tolerant with folks. I know even mom, I generally am, tech support for my mom.
I was thinking about that.
I think
and mine
James
too.
And we're all tech support for our moms here. So it's great to have a resource in town because we at Gulf South we can't take care of somebody's residential PC. I mean that's not what we're geared up for. And so to have somebody like a Tim, tell us where you are and how somebody can get in touch with you.
Oh, great. We are at 2138 South Sherwood Forest Boulevard here in Baton Rouge, 70816. Our phone number is 225-272-0062. Me and 5 other guys, got a good staff, will answer your questions. Got a smart young lady who answers the phone. She'll answer questions sometimes.
And your website?
The website is www.timpc.com.
And so what's the big thing that Tim's PC, the biggest computer or biggest thing that you've got going that the most of your most...
Well, I'm glad you asked. We have a lot of pieces and parts that people can't get from big department stores. We've got all the components, power supplies, video cards, SSD drives. We're starting to sell some touch screens. We custom build gaming computers. We've done a few servers over the years. If you just want a basic computer, we can put that together for you. If you need something special, then we can put that together for you as well.
And you will refurbish computers and/or sell used computers?
We do. We have used computers that range from $200 to $300. We do a 30-day warranty on them. I prefer to sell new computers with new parts.
Well,
Those
we all
start
do
off
that.
at $399 and up. So, the new computers have a lifetime on the labor for the hardware repairs and upgrades. They're not limited. You can add more stuff to it in the future, and we'll take good care of you.
Now, are you still putting Windows 7 on computers? Or
Yes, absolutely. A lot of people are not computer savvy enough for the Windows 8 with the touchscreen, so a lot of the computers have Windows 7 on them. It's really a matter of preference, but I've had a lot of businesses, especially accountings or people that do AutoCAD, that would prefer to have Windows 7.
So Tim, what's your hours?
Monday through Friday is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays are 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That's perfect.
And you deal with iPads or tablets?
We help people with those. I really can't sell those. You have to go to Apple Store or get them online. We have a lot of folks that bring in tablets. We have seen a lot of the Samsungs, Toshibas, some of the generic ones that use the Android operating system. I've got a few employees that are familiar with tablets. We try to stay away from the phones because that's more of a personal thing. But tablets we're okay with. We can help you and answer questions for them, but we don't sell them.
So what's the big viruses that you guys are seeing from a residential?
There are a lot of viruses out there. These days, the spyware and the malware, what clutters up your computer and makes it run slow, are the worst. There are a few bad places. If you download files, you have to be careful these days what you click on. And worse than that, there are some ransomware programs that are going around that are encrypting people's files. And that ransomware is something that once they encrypt your files, you really can't get them back.
Man, oh man.
You've got to have a current backup. You've got to use either an external hard drive or have some cloud service available.
Picture in your mind an 85-year-old lady encountering that. She'll probably think we're being invaded by Martians. That's as treacherous as anything I can think of.
It is.
Just awful.
It's very dramatic for people to go through it. They've got years of information, and once that hard drive is encrypted, the programs will still run, the computer still operates. You just cannot open up any of your documents. So whether it's pictures or music or even spreadsheets, you cannot open up those files. You're in a bad spot.
Crypto Locker.
Yes,
Amazing.
Crypto Wall, Crypto
Wall.
Locker. There's a few of them going around.
Right, and then to make it even worse, these ransomware guys, they don't want just your credit card number or some form of cash for payment. They want bitcoins.
Yes, that's true. And, I tell people every day, never give somebody your credit card over the phone. I have so many customers that come in that have been put on the spot, bullied, and have done that and have regretted it. So that's a bad no-no.
Tim, one more time, give us all your contacts, how people can get in touch with you, where you are, and everything.
It's Tim's Computers. We're here on Sherwood Forest and North Harrells Ferry. It's 2138 South Sherwood Forest Boulevard, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 70816, and our phone number is 225-272-0062.
They're right there on Sherwood Forest, just north of I-12, kind of behind that Burger King, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, behind Burger King, next to Rite Aid.
Yep. All righty. Thanks, Tim. We're going to go on with our weekly giveaway. Once again, we're giving away a copy of Microsoft Office Professional, Office 2013 Professional. All we want you to do is go to our Facebook page. Go to facebook.com/GulfSouthTech. This week, the keyword is tablet, Tablet, as in your Microsoft tablet or your Windows or your Apple tablet or whatever tablet you've got. But just put in the keyword tablet, and we'll draw names out of the hat of everybody who's registered and give away a copy of Microsoft Office Professional.
Do we have last week's winner?
Yes, his name was James.
James.
Not this James. Not this James, a different James.
I'll just take that if you don't mind.
It was a different James. Yes.
Okay. From Baton Rouge?
Yes, he's from here in Baton Rouge.
All right, congratulations to James.
Yes.
And next week, it could be you if you go to facebook.com/Gulf South Tech. That's because Gulf South Technical Solutions is who is bringing us Tech Gumbo today here on Talk 107.3 FM. I went to your website. I'd spent a little bit of time before, but it's slick. It really is.
Yes. www.gulfsouthtech.com. Check us out.
A lot of folks who are techies, they'll put the website up and then they'll be so engrossed in whatever they're doing that it can sit there for a while. You guys look like you're keeping up to date.
There's a lot of information out there.
Well, yeah, and if it doesn't look good, people won't trust it. So there you go. Guys, we've got more Tech Gumbo on the way, and we'll be talking to you on that Facebook page, or you can email the guys at
GulfSouthTech.com. Info@GulfSouthTech.com. Sales@GulfSouthTech.com. Any way you want to find us, we're there.
I'm sure you'll get to them one way or the other. Back with Tech Gumbo. Don't forget John Foltz coming up next in just a few here on Talk 107.3 FM WBRP. We are Baton Rouge's local talk and information leader.